Dr. Michelle here. Today I'm going to be making my skin glowing butternut squash, avocado and feta salad with creamy, dreamy tahini dressing. This salad is packed with all my favorite ingredients that are not only totally delicious, but packed full of all the right nutrition to give you glowing skin, so you literally glow from the inside out. It also has so many other amazing nutrients and health benefits that I'll go through as we make the recipe and I talk through the ingredients. The creamy, dreamy tahini dressing is also literally heaven. I could eat this straight out the jar, and I won't deny that I do that. I highly recommend making this, even if you don't make the salad recipe just yet. I always have a jar of this in my fridge. You can use it on any salads, roasted veggies, falafels, veggie burgers, Buddha bowls, literally anything. It's totally delicious. This recipe is great as we head into the colder month when you might not feel like eating a lettuce, cucumber, tomato-based salad for a meal, but you still want to stay healthy. This salad is hearty and comforting, but still totally waistline friendly. Because the salad packs in so many nutrients and has protein, fiber, healthy fats, literally all the food groups, it makes a perfect meal on its own, either for lunch or supper, or it's great as part of entertaining. You can even double it. This recipe serves 4, and I should say the full recipe will be up on my blog. The quantities I have here serve 4, but you could double it to serve 8 even. It's delicious alongside grilled salmon, veggie burgers, a buffet of salads, literally anything. So let's get on and make it. So we've got our butternut squash here. It's either one whole butternut squash, around 1 kilogram in weight, or around 800 grams ready peeled and chopped butternut squash, which is what I have here. Tip I can share with you: put it in the oven on 180 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit for my American friends, but put it in the oven for around half an hour and then let it cool. It makes it so much easier to peel. It's literally a game changer. So we've got our butternut here. Butternut is super high in vitamin A in the form of beta carotene, which is amazing for glowing skin. It's also good for immunity and has been shown to be protective against a variety of cancers. Butternut's also high in vitamin C, B vitamins, potassium and fiber, so it's a great one here. Then we've got our avocados, rich in healthy fats, again amazing for glowing skin and also good for heart health. Avocados are also very high in potassium, which help to lower blood pressure. Then we've got our feta cheese, which is high in protein and calcium, also great for healthy skin, hair and nails. And if you want to make this recipe dairy-free or vegan, just use vegan feta. Then we've got our rocket here. I've got 200 grams of fresh rocket. You can also use baby spinach leaves or whatever salad greens you prefer. And again, so many vitamins and minerals and antioxidants here. Then we've got our creamy, dreamy tahini dressing. Tahini is one of my favorite ingredients to cook with. It's made from pure sesame seeds, so it's super high in protein, calcium, and healthy fats. And the tahini I've used here for this dressing deserves a special mention. It's from the tahini goddess in America. I went to great lengths to get my hands on this. It's literally the best tahini in the world. It's like liquid gold. This isn't sponsored at all. I'm just obsessed with this. Of course, you can use any tahini in this recipe. I highly recommend trying to get hold of this if you're based in America, and check out the tahini goddess on Instagram. She posts the most amazing recipes using tahini and lots else, and we share the same food philosophy, so definitely check her out. But here, back to the dressing. I've made it in advance, so you don't have to watch me just measure out each ingredient, but I've got 1/3 of a cup tahini, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons agave syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a few tablespoons of water to thin. And with tahini, if you haven't cooked with it before, you add water to thin it out and you stir quite vigorously, and it will get a lot thicker and creamier as you go, and you're left with this literally creamy heaven, which, as I say, is delicious. delicious on everything. And just a note that vitamin A, which I spoke about in the butternut squash, is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means that it needs fats to be absorbed by our body. And this recipe is so great because you've got the healthy fats from the avocado, tahini, olive oil, which we'll be using, and feta cheese. So it really maximizes absorption of all the nutrients to give you all the health benefits and, of course, glowing skin. Okay, so you're going to preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and that's 400 Fahrenheit. Then we've got the butternut squash on a baking tray lined with baking paper or parchment paper. This makes it come out much better. And we're just going to drizzle with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And again, olive oil, amazing healthy fats, good for heart health, helps lower bad cholesterol and increase good HDL cholesterol. I've put more than 2 tablespoons, but that's okay. We're all about the healthy fats. So I've got the olive oil there. Then we're gonna sprinkle generously with salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. And again, the specific measurements are all up on my blog in the full recipe. I go quite heavy-handed with the spices, and then we're just gonna toss it through to coat well. Okay, so it's all ready to go in the oven. Just gonna put it in. And you'll want that in the oven for around 35 to 40 minutes until it's golden brown and getting a bit crispy and roasted around the edges. Now let's deal with our avocados. So we've got 2 avocados for this recipe. We're just gonna cut them up, chop them into bite-sized pieces. So it works out to half an avocado per serving. Ooh, always great when you get a perfect avo. And I just dice them like that, and then I use a spoon to just scoop it out, which I'll do that when it comes to assembling the salad. With the feta cheese, you want to just chop it into cubes. And again, feta is rich in calcium, and so is the tahini. And I should have mentioned, I'm not sure if I did, tahini is actually higher in calcium than milk or dairy. It's one of the richest sources of calcium there are from sesame seeds. So if you're vegan or plant-based, tahini and sesame seeds are an amazing source of calcium if you don't eat dairy. Okay, so I won't make you wait around while the butternut's cooking. I did pre-prepare some. And you can learn from my mistake. For this batch, I used the ready frozen cubed butternut. Don't do that. It doesn't come out as nice at all. I think that's great for soups and sort of other recipes that you need butternut, but not for this salad. But anyway, for the purpose of today, we will make do with what we've got. So now to assemble the salad. So I'm gonna do as if it was 1 serving. Of course, if you're making this for a crowd or entertaining, just put it all onto 1 big platter, but I'll do 1 serving. So we're gonna place the rocket leaves, a nice big bed. And as I say, you can use spinach for this, which I love, or any salad greens. I think that's a good amount of greens. Then we will put the butternut squash. Still tastes delicious, I should add. It just doesn't look the best, but still got all the health benefits and still delicious. I will definitely be eating that there. And then we'll put our avocado in. Anyone who knows me will know I'm totally avocado obsessed. I probably eat half to 1 avocado every day. My baby loves it too, and it's amazing for skin and so many health benefits. And also all the healthy fats in this recipe really help keep you full and satisfied, so you're not reaching for the biscuits straight after your meal. Now the feta cheese, and I've got 160 grams here for all 4 servings, so we want about 1/4. Just crumble it over. Okay, so we've got all our salad ingredients there, and now I'm gonna top it with the creamy, dreamy tahini dressing. Oh, I just want to eat this now. Literally liquid gold. Can never have too much of this. A good amount there. And then I'm gonna top it off with za'atar. I'm not sure if you've used this before. It's a Middle Eastern spice. It's totally delicious. I think you can get it now in almost all supermarkets and definitely in Middle Eastern stores. I'll read to you exactly what's in it. I'm actually curious myself. I know it's good ingredients, but it's oregano, parsley, sesame seeds again, ground chickpea powder, coriander, and salt. So all perfectly natural and healthy. It's delicious. And again, this is delicious on so many things. I highly recommend trying it. Also makes it look so appealing. And there you have it. I also have a few optional extras you could add to the salad. It's delicious with chopped walnuts, toasted pine nuts, black olives, pomegranate seeds, pumpkin seeds. I'm sure so many more things, but yeah, you can really zhuzh it up as much as you like, but I love it exactly as is. And then you just toss through to coat all these delicious ingredients. It's really one of the best salads I've ever made, and I have made quite a few in my time. Okay, there you have it. Please let me know if you try this. I'm also on Instagram @thefoodeffectdr. Please tag me if you do make this. I'd love to see your creations. I'm also new here on YouTube, so if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would mean the absolute world to me. I'm going to be posting videos every week, loads of delicious, healthy, quick and easy recipes, also nutrition videos, sharing my advice and tips. So I would really appreciate if you follow along on the journey, and thank you so much for watching.